all the buzz surrounding the British royal family of late has been centered around the medical trials facing King Charles, Princess Kate, both dealing with undisclosed cancers. Which I don't know. Are there conspiracy theories that these two don't even have cancer? I've heard theories that Kate died months ago, and they're just trying to get some kind of clone suitable to take her place.
All the conspiracy theories are BS when it comes to Prince Charles and Princess Catherine. It's absolutely disgusting for people to say for either of them, oh, they've passed away, oh, they're lying about their cancer, oh, it's more worse than they're letting on. Oh, yeah, Princess Catherine actually is taking time out because she's done a nonsense to herself kind of thing. This is all ridiculous BS. It's not true. The truth of the matter is this: both King Charles and Princess Catherine have been diagnosed with cancer. They're currently going through treatment. That's it. There is nothing else to report. But, you know, the internet, certain people can't help themselves and they have to joke about it or create these conspiracy theories and promote them. And it's like, this is ridiculous. Leave them alone. They're going through the fight of their lives. What the hell?
Have a hard time thinking like, well, Kate is so young. She's too young to get cancer. And because people didn't like Princess Diana and she was murdered, maybe that's what they want for her. But I'm like, if anything, Kate has always, she's kind of fit in and towed the line. She hasn't, it's not like she's got spicy tweets or anything. I feel like she was a model briefly a little bit when her and Will were first dating, but I think more or less she's fit the mold of what the royal family can appreciate. Like I think it's more Meghan, at least in contrast to Meghan Markle, she seems to be the one that's better behaved. So I can't see them wanting to take her out.
Well, this is the thing. It's like, yeah, Princess Catherine is an asset to the royal family, not a liability. She is like the most popular one. Whenever she wears anything that's affordable, wherever that's from, it sells out instantly. She makes instant headlines wherever she goes. So for that rumor to be bandied about doesn't make sense. I mean, there were freaking rumors that with the Mother's Day picture, she sat down because she had a Brazilian butt lift. Or no, we're not actually seeing her face.
Yeah, she's the last person that's gonna get a BBL. She's like very J. Crew, thin and chic. She's not gonna get ass implants anytime soon or any kind of injections. It's just not the British aesthetic, I feel like.
Not really, no. But the other thing is, it's like, you know, she's photoshopping her face and we're not really seeing her clearly because actually she's had secret plastic surgery on her face. Or I'm there thinking, are you freaking nuts? What the deuce? Like, it's just been the past couple of months when it comes to Princess Catherine and these conspiracy theories. It's been an absolute nightmare for her. For us as a community to actually combat, because it just turned into this big, massive monster. And then everyone had a thought or something to say about it. Like, you know, Stephen Colbert, you know, Jimmy Kimmel, all the late night hosts. Well, the majority of them anyway. Even John Oliver. I mean, John Oliver should know better. He's English. He's British. He knows the culture of the royal family, right? Even he turns around and says, oh, we might have a weekend at Bernie's situation going on. I'm like, dude, you have to know better. The other American talk show hosts, am I pissed with them? Yeah. But I kind of give them a little bit of a pass because they're American and they haven't grown up with the royal family like we have in the UK and know the culture and all this lot around them. But John Oliver was it was very surprising to hear that from him. Absolutely insane.
So even if he was trying to be funny, you still feel like that was disrespectful for him.
Absolutely. definitely should have known better with that. But then obviously you had the Sugar Squad coming out in full force, obviously taking advantage of this whole conspiracy theory surrounding Princess Catherine. And I mean, there's one rumor in particular that I've not even addressed on my channel because it's so freaking disgusting. But yeah, they just took it beyond the pale, really. And you had the likes of Christopher Boozy and Omid Scobie that just started crossing lines left, right, and centre, really, at the end of the day. But it's really good, actually, that they did that because the mainstream media have actually called them out on it now. So, they're screwed.
What's the really bad rumor that, like, I heard that she was being cheated on, that Prince William had another, like, liked being pegged. Is that what you were referring to?
No, not that. Even worse than that. Now, the cheating rumor's been debunked a zillion times in the past. It's something that even I've addressed on my channel the last few weeks because that was going around, and that's just absolute nonsense. What I'll say is this. The Sugars were turning around and essentially saying that Princess Catherine was in hiding because Prince William was DV.
Diverticulitis?
No. Sorry. A YouTube human reviewer, gotta be careful with what we say.
Right. Pedialyte stuff?
Not being nice to her.
Okay.
But of course, that's not true. And it's absolutely disgusting. And they were sharing, and this is the irony of it all, right? They were absolutely slating Princess Catherine because of the Photoshop Mother's Day picture. However, they then were sharing Photoshop pictures of Princess Catherine as a victim of DV with the marks and everything. It was disgusting what they were doing.
Wow. Yeah, people were picking apart this Mother's Day photo for what felt like weeks. It looks like one of those games when you go to the bar and you're drunk and you have to circle everything that you think is wrong and you have to look for things that are wrong even though they look normal. I wouldn't even have noticed, honestly, without people telling me that there's something wrong with this photo. I wouldn't have given it a second thought. But they're saying that the cuffs are off, that she wasn't wearing her wedding ring. Do you think that this is edited? Like, what's your take on this whole picture debacle?
Generally speaking, every single photo that you see from a famous person is edited in one way, shape, or form. Wow, breaking news. Famous people use Photoshop. Oh my goodness. Recoil in horror. Freaking hell, the Kardashians would probably be out of business if Photoshop didn't freaking exist. You know what I mean? This is the thing, right? It was being reported, oh my goodness, there's a kill order on this royal photo, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's making this big deal about this kill order, right, on this particular photo. What everyone seemed to have forgotten, actually, was that in 2018, 2019, there was actually a kill order on a photo that was released from Harry and Meghan. It was a Christmas card photo. It was Harry, Meghan, and baby Archie. And there was a kill order on that because it was found to have been digitally altered in one way, shape, or form. But the thing is, right, oh no, people are going to put that to one side. They're going to forget about that. They're going to focus on, oh, this is the first time that there's a kill order on a raw photo. Oh my goodness, this has never happened before until today. Like, no.
It's not uncommon.
People, yeah. This is not the first time. I mean, the thing is, you know, there was a photo that was released a couple of years back when Queen Elizabeth II was still with us, and she's sat on this chair, on this sofa, with all her grandchildren around her. And I think, if memory serves me correctly, it was a photo that was... Actually, no, I won't say it because I'm not too sure. But anyway, this photo of Queen Elizabeth with all her grandchildren, that was found to have been photoshopped as well. So what? Mm-hmm. Going back to Mother's Day photo, it's a Mother's... Princess Catherine always releases a photo of her and her children every single year on Mother's Day. Every single year. She's damned if she does and she's damned if she don't. The reason I say that is because if she didn't release a photo this year, then there'd still be the conspiracy theories turning around and saying, oh, she's not released a photo this year. She's done it every single year, but not this year. What's really going on? What's really going on? Blah, blah, blah. Brazilian butt lift, plastic surgery on her face, Prince William cheating, blah, blah, blah. Like, so what? She photoshopped a freaking picture. They all do it. Megsy does it. Hazard does it. I've shown on videos how they've done it. I mean, Megsy with a face with wrinkles when she smiles. Hazard with his hair. Like, he's balding. Fair enough, right? I'm not going to tease him about that, right? It is what it is. However, you see many pictures of him where the Photoshop more of his hair in, so he looks like he's got a luscious locks of ginger, right? Like, but you know, no one's up in arms about that,
right?
It's like the same energy.
Do you think they just want to hate on her because she seems so perfect, generally, or people are just looking to start shit?
It's a good question, actually. Possibly, yeah. I mean, there's always been this kind of age-old merry-go-round of building someone up and then, you know, the public loving then to tear them down. So
we love doing that. We love doing that with Britney Spears. We love doing that with everybody, really.
Yeah.
But especially our female celebrities.
Right. So maybe in this instance. But the one thing that really confuses the shiz out of me out of all of this is right at the beginning, back in January, Kensington Palace had said, look, Princess Catherine's going for planned abdominal surgery. You're not going to hear a peep from her. You're not going to see her until after Easter. They set the expectation. They set the time frame. Yet during that particular time frame, when they said, look, we weren't going to see her, we weren't going to hear from her, then all these conspiracy theories comes out. And it builds up to this big, massive shiz storm. And it's like, why? Of course you're not going to see her. Of course you're not going to hear from her. We were told that right at the beginning. Wait until after Easter. Now, after Easter, if we don't hear from her, we don't see her, then I've said even I'd then start being concerned. And I'd be like, hang on a minute, where is Princess Catherine? But doing all this during the period when we were specifically told we weren't going to hear from her, we weren't going to see her, that just is the biggest confusion I have out of all of it.
Well, it's like we're the same way in America with our celebrities. There's just this entitlement, like we can't give. It's like a love-hate relationship with the celebrities. On one hand, like you could definitely argue, certainly Americans are over celebrity culture, but at the same time, like if we were told, like, oh, you're not going to see or hear from this person for months, you would get antsy and be like, well, no, they can't have any privacy. We're entitled to see their business and check on them. So it's got to be tough for them.
I think anyone in that position, it's got to be tough for them, but even more tougher for the royal family, because there is a public right, a legitimate public right to know what is going on with them, what is happening with them. The reason being, for those that don't know, is that part of our taxes actually goes to funding the royal family.
Oh, wow. Right.
Now, don't think it's like, oh, wow, we're being treated like mugs kind of thing. You know, some of our taxes goes to the royal family. No, because, I mean, economists have said, you know, for every pound that we put into the royal family, our investment comes back 3 times because of all the tourism and everything that they attract money-wise into the UK economy just by being the royal family. So actually, it's a pretty wise investment to do as a taxpayer. However, because some of our taxes goes towards funding and helping the royal family in certain ways, that's why I say it's even more difficult, I think, for members of the royal family, because there is a legitimate public right for us to know what is going on and what is happening with the members of the royal family. So the pressure that the royal family have in terms of their relationship with the public and what they put out, I think is far greater than most celebrities.
That's true.
Dimension.
If I were British, I wouldn't mind contributing to Kate's BBL. I'd be like, get it, girl. You only live once. You know what?
Wow.
You don't have to be flat and skinny your whole life. Get it.
I would say she doesn't need
No, she doesn't
any
need it.
kind of enhancements whatsoever. Princess Catherine is Gucci the way that she is.
She is. Yeah, it wouldn't go with her vibe, I think. None of her clothes would fit. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.